I'm back today with a different sort of video this time. I was recently blessed with a package, and so Kenny encouraged me to do like an unboxing type of video, which I've never done before. So yeah, I'm going to show you what came in the package. I'm super excited. And yeah, I just got out of the shower, so my hair's all wet. But anyway, this is the box. It was already open. Like, I ripped open the tape and then I'm like, wait a minute, I should probably maybe try and record it just to see how that'll do. But inside I have a vacuum sealer for mason jars. I'm pretty excited to try that. It's supposed to have lids for regular size jars and then also for wide mouth jars, so we'll see when I open that up. And I have this cookbook, which I'm pretty excited about too, and this cookbook. And as most of you know, my first 2 sourdough attempts did not start, so I'm going to read this book thoroughly before I start again. I'm just not sure if I'm ready for it yet because it's quite an in-depth process and I have a lot to learn. But yeah, there's that book. And then there's this. And that's everything in the box, so I'm just going to put it down here. Plastic. So it comes in a nice linen bag. Tool for scoring the top of the sourdough loaf before you make it. Oops. I have wanted one of these for a long time. I'm super excited about this guy. And I have, it looks like a leather cover to go over top of the lame and some extra blades. And it looks like some stencils for dusting the top of the loaf of sourdough to make a different design on it. And a bench scraper. And a bowl cover. Or, no, it's a liner for this. Which, I forget the name of it. It starts with a B. But it helps keep the shape of sourdough loaf while it's rising so it doesn't just anyway. And this is the liner, I think. Anyway, that's what's in the box. And I still have, from this blessing, I still have an electric pressure canner coming, and so I'm so excited about that. But yeah, I think this is, I'm trying to get it on there, but yeah, it's a bowl liner. It'll fit better once I fiddle with it a bit, but yep, that's everything that came. I have a lot to do in the kitchen today. I have a bunch of produce my dad brought me from his garden and from a roadside stand near his house. And I have a little bit of produce yet from my garden that I have to deal with, and from some zucchini that a friend sent me. So I have to deal with that. And I think there's still more in my garden that has to be picked. I have some butternut squashes that are in my garden, but they didn't grow all the way, right? They're about half the size they should be, and it looks like they're starting to turn color already, so that tells me they're probably not going to grow much bigger, unfortunately, and I'm not sure why they're so small. They're not much bigger than my hand, maybe just a little, but yeah. So I'm gonna go check on that and see if there's anything else that I need to preserve. Hi, kitty. Hi. You're awfully squeaky. Anyway, and I got some potatoes on sale at the store where I work that where I can price match, and so they were really cheap. So I want to can them actually, so that I have them quick and easy, ready for easy meals. So yeah, I'll take you along with my day and show you what else I'm getting up to. Before I get started doing my kitchen stuff, I wanted to show you a couple pictures of a meal we made over the weekend. It was veggie kebabs, sausages, burgers, and corn. And we'd never cooked corn over the fire before, but it was so good. And it's our new favorite way to cook it. This is kind of the aftermath of a couple of weeks of frequent canning. I need to get all my finished products down to the basement on a shelf and clear off space to eat at the table. Before I can do much in the kitchen, I need to do the dishes. Oh boy. And I know last week when I told you I'd give an update, I got 3.5 jars full of dehydrated potatoes, which I'm pretty happy with. And I have to do something with those onions. I'm finally getting to cleaning my stove. I sprayed it with Mr. Clean Power Clean and got a layer of gunk off, and then I scrubbed it, and I've got straight dish soap on it, and it's soaking now to get the rest of the stuff, and then I'll rinse it after. So here's my canning shelf. There's everything so far. Okay, so I have all my cucumbers washed. I have 1, this thing is massive, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9 cucumbers. I'm gonna divide them evenly between my jars here. Cold pack, these are clean jars. And I have 2 jalapenos that showed up from my dad, so I'm gonna save the seeds from them so I can plant some next season, because I should have, but I didn't. And then I might do like 1 jar of spicy, 1 or 2 jars of spicy, depending on how many jars I can fill. But yeah, I have my crinkle cutter I'm gonna use. I got this from, I think, the dollar store many years ago, and it's just a crinkle cutter. So I'm gonna do that for the cucumbers. I'm just gonna do them in slices because we don't eat the spears as much. Alright, so I have 3 tall jars and 5 smaller jars of the washed and chopped cucumbers to the... I just had it. Good grief. I'm sure I can't be the only one that does that. Where'd it go? Where in the heck? It disappeared. My little measuring spoon that I had is gone. It's so frustrating. Where's the spoon? Oh, it's in the bag. My word. I'm running around trying to find this stupid measuring spoon, and it's in the bag. Anyway. I'm gonna put 1 teaspoon in each jar of small cucumbers, or in each small jar of cucumbers. And those 2 jalapenos that I had, I split them evenly between the tall jars so I don't have to wonder which jars are spicy and which aren't. And then I'm gonna put 2 scoops in each of the tall jars. And I'll do the same amount in each jar of dill seed. There. I'm gonna fill them up with vinegar now. Just to the bottom of the funnel. Wipe each of the rims with vinegar just to make sure there's nothing on them so they seal well. While the water bath canner's heating up, I have the pickles ready to go, and I have 2 jars of tomatoes. Now they only have to water bath can for 15 minutes, but they have to go for 45 minutes. So I'll set a timer for the 15 minutes for them. Then when I take them out, I'll set another timer for 30 minutes so that I make sure they can for the full time as well. So the stove is all clean, oops, and the canner's heating up. So there wasn't enough room for the tomatoes to go in this batch. So I'll do the pickles by themselves, and then I'll do the tomatoes after I pick Cora up from VBS. There's how it looks so far, and it smells amazing. I can't wait to eat later. I'm just gonna give it a good stir. So supper is ready. There's cabbage with bacon and salt, potatoes, corn, and the beef that I cooked in my homegrown tomatoes. And then the tomatoes are canning, and they have almost the full 45 minutes left because it took forever for the water to come to a boil. But we're gonna dish up and have a good eat.